Hello, everybody. Excuse my voice. This is Dorothy Kelty of Rockwood Alley Creations on YouTube, and I'm once again playing with some line dot arrow junk journal challenges. I'm using several different papers for this. I'm using her mini Valentine kit. I'm using pages from the, from one of the kits that she came out with this month. Blossoms, and I'll have a link below. And I'm also using some pieces I have from some other kits that are around here. I'm using kits from last month's, the things from last month's kit, which was craftaday. And then I'm using, you'll see some pieces that came from the vintage ephemera kit. I printed that whole kit out in cardstock, so it's great for just ready to go for cards and stuff where you can decorate it. But anyway, please subscribe to my channel, and I'd love to see any comments you might come up with. This project was inspired by Lori of Piles of Paragraphs and Margaret of Seven Plaza. So Lori was inspired by Margaret, and then I went back and looked at hers too. So I've seen them both. So this is my version of kind of what the two of them did. Now, this is a little folio. It's a little fun, easy folio with lots of pockets. And so what you need is 4 pieces of paper that are all the same size. It can be paper that has, it's nice if it's 2-sided. It can be 1-sided. So my 2-sided paper needs to be trimmed, and I just realized that I didn't trim it and that this is 1-sided, so we'll just go ahead. I'm going to show you the way to do this folio. And then I'm also going to show you, and then I'm going to show you one that I finished and that I've decorated and things, more or less decorated, and used the pockets in. So this is the basic folio, the way Marguerite originally did it and the way Lori showed. So if you saw what I did is I folded this in half. And now I'm going to take where the, can you see that line? Where the fold is, and I'm going to fold this down very close to it. Okay? And then this one is also going to get folded down very close to it. Okay, see that? So now we have these sides folded down. And then we're going to take one of these sheets, and which one do I want? I'm going to just go ahead and use this one, I think. Let's see, what is this other one? Yeah, I think we'll use this one. So this is going to go on, be glued on like this. And so what this gives you is pockets. Now, I also could glue it like this. So when you have this blank white side, then this covers most of it, and then I can just decorate these corners and things to make it look pretty. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me get my glue out. I'm going to take these corners that are stuck down and just put a little glue to hold them down in place. You could cut these corners off if your paper is stiff enough. You also, as you'll see in the other one that I'm going to do, they can be folded forward, but I'll show you that later. Okay, now I'm going to put glue around here, all the way around the bottom. I do not need to worry about going up this center part right here, because the fold is going to take care of that. But if you're more comfortable doing that, feel free to do it. You know, that's fine. You want to line this up as well as you can with the bottom. Do a better job than I did to start with, okay? Let's look at that. Let's look at this. This should have been folded over before I started. That might have made it a little easier to put it all together. There we go. Okay, so now we have this with 2 pockets. Okay, now we're going to take one of these, and I think we're going to use this one, and we're going to fold it in half. Okay, and it's going to wrap around the outside of this like this, and then here, where you have this back, it's going to glue together around here, and then this will be another pocket. So I know I left it out here because I wanted it out here. So, okay, I am going to take this, and I'm not going to make a fold right here, but I'm going to loosely hold it, and I'm just going to cut a divot out like this. Okay, so now what we have is a divot here that goes into the pocket. Okay, so we're going to take, see the gorgeous divot that I did? I may just come back with a whole bunch and fix that later. Okay, so now I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put glue along this back side. And you know, anytime we're inspired by another artist, that doesn't mean that we're not going to be doing things a little differently. And for that reason, I will have Lori and Margaret's videos linked below here. Okay, let's go. So what I'm doing is I'm using the fold to get this in as close as possible. Okay, and now I'm going to put that down, okay? Now, this will go along here. So we have one pocket here. Oh, I was wrong. You do need to glue up here. Look at that. Okay, so we have one pocket here, and then we have one pocket back here. And what I'm going to do here is just take some ink oxide and put it at the back to make it a little easier to see. Okay, so now we have this. So now the last step that we're going to be, this is the 4th pocket, is going to be here in the front, and it's going to wrap around. So we're going to start by saying, okay, how big do we want this pocket here? Okay, let's see, this here. Okay, let's go ahead and put the glue here and here. And here. I almost feel like I should go watch the video again. It feels like I'm not doing this quite right now. And that's even with me doing a practice. And then this is going to fold around like this to be a closure for it, okay? So there you have it. Now there's a couple different ways that you can close this. So this opens out like this. Oops, that stays like that. This opens out like this. This opens out like this. Here's 2 pockets. This needs to be decorated. And then you can close it. One way that you can close it is to take a, I think it's a good idea to use cardstock. This is the way, well, one way is to glue a piece on the top here that is long enough to tuck under here to hold the pocket closed. Okay, so just like that, that's going to be your closure for the stop and to hold it all together. The other way of doing it is just to take something and put it in the pocket, and then that will hold it closed just by having something in the pocket. Okay, and then it can be decorated. So I'll probably decorate it later. But for right now, I just wanted to come back and show you this adorable little booklet. Okay, so here's the front. This tucks under this card, and I've got a little cluster here decorating the flap. This tucks in and folds it. Something could be glued on here to decorate. I just opened this up and tucked it in for a little bit of extra decoration. Here's a pocket in the card. Okay, this is going to open. This is going to open. This is pretty. You can add more pockets and things if you want to here, add some more stuff. Here is this pocket, okay? And you have this pocket right back here that could have something in it, okay? We have this cute little decoration. Here we have a pocket with a card in here, and we have a card in this pocket. These are from Natalie's Vintage Papers Kit. Now, what we also have here is hidden journaling, because I glued a piece of a digital with lighter color here so you can journal on it there. This just tucks into hold place. This one opens up, more hidden journaling, and this, the card in the pocket holds this together. So I think this is adorable. I really do. I love it. Thank you for the inspiration, Natalie and Margaret, and Lori. Natalie for the beautiful papers, and Lori and Margaret for their videos and their inspiring videos. So, thank you.